Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John West. I'm having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair adventure, and we pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. So, the military base that Sonia mentioned, and the plushie factory next door. The Zumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for these actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys. Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree.
I see.
I was just make sure I got sound. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. Huh? But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard this crime scene. It's the bullion got louder.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've all investigated all we can here. That's suspicious, by the way. Jackie pushing everyone out. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place. Well, it's okay! There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. So, I was thinking, because I've had a day's work to think, what if Nagito wasn't killed by the traitor? What if he was killed for personal reasons? What if he was killed by the princess because he was really disrespectful to Gundam? I mean, if you look back on the trial, he's a dick. And he's just like, you know what? Trial isn't even important. Let's skip this. It doesn't matter. It's just a prelude. It doesn't really matter. Gundam doesn't matter. And Sonia really cared about Gundam at the end. Maybe she found that shit really disrespectful. And you know what? Him blowing up the island, just the excuse she needed. Maybe. Or, you know, saying that he was going to. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this trunk were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have bought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. That in mind, I tried messing around with this laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. And is my face not working? Right, what I'll do is I'll shut down a browser. I don't know why I always do this. And that should help. And it works sometimes with the browser. Just sometimes my computer is a dick. Maybe I'm overthinking this. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside this enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here.
My!
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said that so earlier. You should have said so earlier, whatever.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing that was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew! I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you bought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you've got a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have? I don't like this intro to the song. I like that they've, added guitars. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, so my theory that the lighter was thrown in is important here. The break room is on the other side of the door. This is where you obtain the 5 grenades. There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. To the base. When I tried looking for the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed. Then Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
Bombs disappeared. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions.
Man.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, I gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teruteru. It doesn't have anything to do with the incident. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check for myself. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah! Found it! What did you find? Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Oh, All right.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Nizumi Castle? It's like there's a whole castle and it's only let us look through the courtyard. That's cool. I'm not sure how much sense it makes, but it's cool. A spear with a flashy ornament is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. I believe some Norse folk came up with that name, but whatever. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
It didn't. Two people did it. Two people. Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing, would be easy to use. Yeah, definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. It's the password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. The killer must have taken the spear from here. A spear like that isn't convenient at all. It would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place?
I see.
Maybe this spear was actually used for torture too. Torture, huh? So, we're in endgame territory. So I did say Nagito was going to reach the end, but endgame is good enough for me. But I'm not going to say I successfully, predicted anything. But the rules change here, right? But there are two people who I think are exempt from plot shenanigans, and those two people are Fuyuhiko and Akane. And I can't believe the boob girl is going to survive till the end again. Those two are definitely going to survive. I cannot say the same thing now for Jack. I don't know if she's going to survive. Fuyuhiko is and Akane is because they've both kind of gone through and arrived at the other end. Why is my face? Because... what is my face? Oh yeah. Hang on, there's another browser open. Oh no, I feel dumb. There we go. That might help. So, to the cottage. Oh, we might be able to see the book. No, that's 5! What, I've been clever. Oh, well, not clever, but... thought I was going to 1. Quickly and efficiently. Oh, efficiently is just using the teleport, but whatever. What are you doing, John? What are you doing, John? John, what are you doing? Tone, John. Tone. Not now, John. This is not the time to be doing this. John, what are you doing? What does it look like we're doing? I feel like this is definitely not the time to be doing this, John. Is the lucky subject to your reduced percentage? I don't think it is. But I do appreciate I got lucky like 4 times in a row. 5 times. What? Have I broken the game? No. I don't know what happened there. I'm too impatient to do it properly. It doesn't have one of those anyway. Maybe it depends on how many coins you use. Okay, cool. I've got a new one there. Then we'll continue playing the game. Yeah, I think you should probably get going. You're on a timer, mate. Yeah, like, I keep getting surprised how small and cute he is. Like, I don't know, like, in the first game you never saw him out in the open like this, so I just assumed he was the size of a normal person. He's definitely more mascot material now I know he's tiny.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room, right?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, alright?
Now then. Loose! Bye-bye!
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that. But why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Are we in the Matrix? Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. I haven't forgotten the start of the game. With all those Matrix numbers. So, Nagito was living here. Oh, well, that's her chest. The shiny chest from Monomi's house. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act out as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden in here as well. What does he get, fridge? There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. Wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked to Jackie, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Is it bomb juice? Yeah. Not bomb juice, that was close. There really isn't much inside. Nothing relevant. The only thing inside this refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stopped very much. I assume they can't read English or something. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe. It's definitely not poison. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like poison. Poison! Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. Be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Spoison. Spoison? I've got the spoison. I've got the remedy. I've got the spoisonous rhythmical remedy. The poison was made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent, takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. That's how he made a bomb. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Not really sure what that means. Getting wet. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by cooling it storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
The question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb.
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. Yeah, they were in the octagon. The octagon inside the funhouse is poison. He must have brought it with him from there too. We don't know how to get it in and out of the funhouse, but never mind.
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial. Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap!
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap, using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it could be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island, says Jackie in her girl voice. Everyone on this island, says Hajime in his boy voice. What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even when you've died? Special poison's been added to the truth bullets.
No.
I don't know, nothing stands out. It's just nothing that grabs me, you know? That horse maybe, this bookshelf. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelves. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. Looks like there's just like the one in my room, but
Hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, I should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... there's something there. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this? Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. What sort of porn was he into? These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made out of blue aluminium. That's how you pronounce that word? I mean... I found a thin piece of aluminium, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I think I know what she means. I get what you're saying. Pardon? I get what you're saying, but does this mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time
no.
out.
It might be too soon to decide that. Blue piece of paper has been added to the 2 bullets. Basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about the window that really catches my eye. I can't see anything else in the room. Oh, I find that. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. If you say so, game, I barely noticed it. Could this be?
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Jackie, you know about this.
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it going to be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be. But this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. It says grade, class, number, name. This is it? Why is there a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children. The entries looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. I want to see all the pictures. What is this? Diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hands suddenly stopped on the entry labeled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you!
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I'd come any later, he would have seen the insides of the notebook. I'm Unfortunately, you're a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief.
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook is pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar.
Ooh,
You always show up out of nowhere.
Why
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Geez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah. Yes, because look, they look bloody huge here. So I just assumed they were like adult. Well, not adult, but like person-sized. See? Bullseye, because I know I'm the same way too.
What?
How does she hold a wand then? Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
hey!
So that's what this is about. I really love the angry face. I do, so much. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me? Hold on. She was locked in the final dead room as well. I don't know when she did that. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. It says Usami General Purpose Notebook. Alright, well, I want to look at that one again. The diary that Monami updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monami can't write. Okay. So the traitor and Monami want the same thing. So I was talking to my friend at work who we were at the same point in the game, and it's sort of like the Future Foundation and World Ender. What if they're not the same organisation? Because it sort of seems like the Future Foundation might be good, and the Future, like maybe Byakuya's in the Future Foundation, maybe all the main characters from the first game are in the Future Foundation, maybe. And it's like really an anti-Monokuma organisation, an anti-World Ender organisation. To go with that, maybe the traitor wrote this. I was thinking maybe Monami gets them to write without knowing, like she hypnotizes them or something. Or they're sleeper agents and they have to write it in childish writing. Because none of them, all of the characters can write, surely. There were no children. I mean, the closest person to a child is dead. Oh, did I ever talk to Jackie. Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate. We should try examining some other areas first. Can't see anything there.
well,
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Looks like there's still some things I need to investigate. There's lots of books and other mysterious items on the shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Oh yeah, they should have known he had that book. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? Well, look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. The dick. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file and held my hand. That I held in my hand. To confirm that, instantly I realized something was strange. If this really only has my information, then why is this file so thick? Hang on. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought. Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuchi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd made up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information, such as my date of birth, my height, my weight, and so forth. There was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, Reserve Course Student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Course student from the Reserve Department. Why? Is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one here from the Reserve Department? Why? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, something happened. I love the idea that she was like, no, you go check the shelf. And then I go like, is there anything wrong? Nope, it's all fine, it's all fine. Oh, well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying. Let's put my face in the right place. Alright.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? I'd like to look at that file, please. Let me look at that file. Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
That was important enough to be dialogued.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Huh. Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if his name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you might think he's the traitor. No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what are you saying about the missing name and about this killing school life?
Too bad!
It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
Oh. So I read ahead. How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I was looking for something. I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. The ultimate imposter. Every section was filled with question marks. It could be barely considered a student profile. On that page, I told you someone was playing dress up. I got all excited and was like, there's a like that. Remember? On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. The ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny. Byakuya Togami. A fake.
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's stupid. How'd you get him in your school? Are you the ultimate imposter? No? Cool. That's his talent, though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in this killing school life?
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then, He was lying to us the whole time.
But still,
But he couldn't help it. What? What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh,
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? He still had a real name, though. He had to have... Lady, you've had a baby. What are you going to call it? He's going to be an imposter. He won't have a name. Not yet. Give him that baby's name, and he'll pick a different one later. Or she. You know. Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. No, you're not. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. What? In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
Yeah, like, you know, Byakuya, his talent of being the ultimate affluent progeny, he was tied to that talent. What? Oh man, that guy's good at piano. Ah, he's tied to that. He won't be able to get away with being good at piano. No, he's the ultimate good at piano, you see, that's different. Can he retire? No, he can't retire and do something else. Isn't that really common again with people who are really talented? No. I'm not happy you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what he was trying to say to me at that time. I cannot talk to the others about my past. Suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others. I'll read this one because it's been a while. I'm being distrusted in turn for a long time, so he was just a red herring. My life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. He had to have had original identity. How you can't enter a school as the ultimate... But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to the Hope Speaker Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. You know what? That does free up some stuff now. So let's take his word that he's not lying. This still had to have happened after the killing school incident. But not that long after. It could literally be the day after. Who made a file on the kids? Who is it? Who's the traitor? From looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here.
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Hope's Peak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye!
Excuse me for a moment. And that is our cue to end the episode. I don't know who did it, and maybe we won't find out. Because I don't feel like we have enough evidence. Something's not making sense. Why would he lie about the traitor if the traitor's working against him? Why would he make a fake profile for a future Foundation lackey? Well, I probably won't be able to play this until the morning. I forgot about the MP3 player. Blood on the girder. That's interesting. Okay, those two. Oh yeah, we couldn't do it. He could have been poisoned. This isn't an autopsy. This is just a Monokuma file. It just says there's a spear in his stomach and the multiple stab wounds. Doesn't say which ones killed him. He could have died by a poison. Yeah, interesting. Right. I've been John Proxy on the channel John of the West. I've been having a Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. What if he wasn't the ultimate imposter? What if someone else is? Right, with that thought, goodbye.